Good evening, one and all. You join us for this 2020 match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is that the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that? Sharma taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. The right-hander will be at the opposite end first up as well.
Massive outside edge. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. They'll get at least one here. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up four.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge, where's that going? Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. End of the over, India 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with spin now. Reverse sweep, nicely played. Just a single though. Chance! That looks gone.
Kishan, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. He's quick onto that in the infield. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's out. Cork.
Yadav, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Oh, gosh, absolutely leathered that. Cut away and over for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That's the over. India are 18 for 2.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
Nicely played. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Yadav lets it go through to the keeper.
Shot. Should be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. No, it hasn't stuck.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Chance to run 2.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Great shot. At least one on offer. 8 runs added there. India are 26 for 2.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. They'll get at least one here. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's gone. Amazing catch.
Dubé coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Mitchell coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Runs possible. Edge, but it drops safely. They'll get at least one here. Over India, 49 for 3. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Chance to run 2. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Singh, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Chapman showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Dubé gets plenty from these bowlers.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Mitchell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. There'll be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. That's the over. India 64 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nicked it. Oh, dropped it. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's a solid shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edged it.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Middled that one, great time. That's a boundary save for sure.
End of the 10th over. India are now on 79 for 4.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Cuts that off well in the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now 86 for 4.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up 2 more. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 12th over. India are now 94 for 4.
Nicked it. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Hardik, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Pandya taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. There'll be runs here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's a solid shot. Great shot. Yep. At least one on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Dubé advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Could be close.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Rana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, superb timing. Super shot, that. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Into the 14th over. India are now on 110 for 6.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge. Gone. Gully with an easy catch.
The lower order left-hander out in the middle. Might swing the bat early on.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Shot, should be runs here. Right out of the middle of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Chance to run two.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There could be a couple if they hustle. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Big edge. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. India are 133 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nicely swept. And a fine leg for 1.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
They've gone up here. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Nicked it. And great catch. Brilliant work. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.